And there ain't no me without 'em. The simplest line ever. I have to say, clean energy, when I can't find it, when I'm in another state, God, I miss this drink so much. For today's guest, we have my friend, Stefan. So listen, I'm going to be quite honest with you viewers, because you're honest with me. I don't know Stefan. And let's talk about it for a second. You ever have those people that you know, you followed, you've met through social circles, you see at different events, but yet you don't actually know them? Stefan. This is what I know about Stefan. I like how he questions things. I like his curiosity.
Is this really happening? I can't believe it's true. I'm just as surprised as you. Is this really happening?
Sorry. Are we recording already? Very cool.
Welcome.
What I find interesting is that we've never actually really hung out, and I'm getting into a stranger's car to get cookies. Like, I don't know. My mom always told me to never do this.
I have no clue what you do or as a person.
I don't know myself either. Am I a YouTuber? Am I a break dancer? Am I a designer? Like, what is... And I've come to the conclusion that I'm an artist. Specializations for ants, right? I actually realized that maybe I have too many hobbies. So
Too many?
Yeah.
That's not a thing.
Like, I'm just like a dabbler. I'm always doing new things, trying things out, and that's just like versus someone who's like a black belt in jiu-jitsu or something. Like, they focus on one thing. My focus is focusing on not one thing. What is something that you're willing to spend 10,000 hours on specifically, and be as specific as possible?
Right now?
Yeah. And you can't just say video, because video is like...
I don't know what would be coming next.
What if you had to answer the question in the next 30 seconds?
Like if I was forced to?
Yeah, like you got a gun to your head, proverbially.
Acting or singing?
Well, I'm going to acting class tomorrow. So.
You are going to acting class. Yeah. So we have 2 cookies. These are not branded. Oh, no, they are branded bags. From Tiny's Milk and Cookies here in Austin, Texas. So we got their standard chocolate chip. And then we got their chocolate crinkle cookie. So I have never been here. Stefan has.
They're fire.
And we're going to get this stuff all over the place. These are small cookies. Look at the size of this. These are small cookies. They're not giant cookies.
Much, but it's honest work.
All right, so you're going with the chocolate chip first. Here's your ASMR. Like, this is, look at this. Look at the inside of that. That's like brownie density. Like a good chewy brownie density.
What is it called? A crinkle?
Chocolate crinkle. Powdered sugar outside.
Very chewy.
Very like kind of brownie consistency.
Yeah. The chocolate chip is better in my opinion.
The chocolate chip.
Yeah.
All right. One bite. Everybody knows the rules.
It's good.
Okay.
I'm a huge dessert foodie, so I know all the spots.
Okay, so not as much. Like, I want a little bit more salt on the chocolate chip.
Yeah.
And I like a little, not undercooked, but like the chewiness. You know, I need the chewiness in a cookie. I don't like it to be too crumbly, too dry, too like a little bit overbaked. And I wonder if it's because of the size. These are smaller.
It is, yeah, a little too gooey, yeah.
I'm going to try one more bite of this chocolate chip.
I would not order the crinkle cut again. Okay.
Like, well, I enjoy that type of cookie.
Okay. I would need more milk or something to wash it down with. It's a little too dry. It kind of dries up my mouth a little.
For me, that's the perfect consistency of chocolate chip cookie right there.
It's just,
I could use a little bit more crunch, just a hair, and I could use a little bit more salt.
How about the baking consistency? Was it?
But the baking consistency is great.
Okay,
I love that throughout. Chocolate chip, I'm gonna go 8.2. 8.2. That is a fantastic out of a 10.
I always tell people 0 to 10, but you can't say 7. You can't say 7 or 8. What do you say?
You think that's the comfort area where it's like we're not really okay.
Yeah.
All right. I'll go 9 then.
Okay. I knew you'd say 9.
I would choose this cookie every time. I would write this cookie every day for a year. The crinkle, I enjoy. It's just really thick.
Yeah, I would give it a 5.
If it was half the like height, it's too brownie for me. Yeah. It's still good. I'd give it a 6.
Yeah. I say 5. Flat 5.
I could eat it. I could also not even have a dessert.
Yeah.
That's Tiny's Milk and Cookies. Good taste in cookies. The man says he's a dessert aficionado.
Yeah, pretty much.
You did a YouTube video where you did a 360 review of yourself anonymously.
Yep.
From all of your family members, which I found incredibly intriguing. What do you enjoy about constantly challenging that constantly being curious, constantly opening yourself up, constantly like just cracking open the can of worms and what's underneath that.
Yeah. I think with everything in life, there's contrast, right? So when I was a kid, I was very kind of like by the book. I didn't really ask too many questions. I wasn't as curious as I am now. And I feel like a lot of it has to do with making up for lost time. Graduated from college, worked at NASA, started medical school, dropped out of medical school, started an app company. And that's when I slowly started realizing that like life is too short to not ask questions and be curious, because there's so much around you that we miss out on. What is behind the scenes? What is actually happening? And if we just ask questions, what can we garner from that?
Our society is built in such a way that curiosity is not as encouraged.
Yeah.
The older you get, we consider it a childlike curiosity, but then you get into career, you get into relationships, you get into, and
Life
slowly,
gets in the way,
like, I feel like life kind of doesn't encourage that as much.
My number one wish in life, out of all things, is I hope I never grow up. I hope I never settle. I hope I never go about my daily life not really noticing too much about the outside world. I hope I never do that. Rene Girard, he pioneered the term mimetic theory. It's basically all of our desires and wishes, and basically everything that we do is a function of our surroundings.
But that is it, to kind of stay constantly curious. And I think, and I don't know a lot of people that are doing that, or constantly like searching out and are comfortable with not knowing. Well, Stefan sounds more humble.
No, it's Stefan.
Stefan.
Yeah.
Stefan.
Stefan is a French-ass
Stefan.
name.
I've said it wrong this entire time. Stefan.
Stefan. Yeah.
Stefan. Okay. Where can people follow and find you?
Steph Ball on YouTube, Steph Ball on Instagram. Stefan.news, that's my website.
Thanks a lot for being on.
Sure, man.
Hopefully you'll be back for season 2. I'm definitely adding you in the credits as cookie consultant. Man, thanks for being on.
For sure, man. Later, y'all.
Yeah.